Hi everybody. In this video, we're going to read the next chapter of Enemy Spy. Chapter 13, Cops at the Cabin. Fastest I'd ever gone on my bike before was 24.5 miles per hour. Not fast enough for a speeding ticket, but close. But now, boy, my digital speedometer was clocking me at 25, 26, 26.5 miles per hour. I was jumping curbs, cutting corners. I was standing up, cranking the pedals like mad. I zoomed over the Cedar Creek Bridge, past Old Town. I turned off the main road. I turned onto a gravel road, then a dirt road. Yes, I did know where I was going. Since Dad had shown me the map, I knew exactly how to get to Mr. Green's cabin. And when those green logs came into view, I found out that my hunch was right. Mr. Green was in serious trouble. There were police cars, black SUVs, regular cars, and a white news van. That doggone Chatty Adams was everywhere. I saw Chatty talking to a policeman near the cabin. Even from across the woods, I could tell she was arguing with him. Finally, she spun around and stormed back to the news van. I decided to park my bike behind some trees and sneak in closer. Nobody seemed to notice me, and I got so close to Chatty and her crew that I could hear them talking. I think we've got enough to break the story, Chatty was saying. The man with the short gray beard was looking at some papers, shaking his head. We can go with the opening segment here, but a lot of the rest of this is speculation. We can't guess, Chatty. We have to know. Oh, come on, Roy. All fingers point to this green guy. She snatched the papers from him and said, Look, we know the documents are classified. You've said yourself that I have a nose for these things, and what I smell here is a traitor. A man selling his country's secrets to the enemy. And come on, you saw him. He's got rebel written all over him. She motioned towards his house. Who lives out in the boonies in a green cabin, for crying out loud? I bet he's one of these guys who hates the government and has an arsenal of guns stashed in there. Guns? Was she crazy? Mr. Mr. Green didn't have a bunch of guns. He had a bunch of guitars. And why did they think he was selling secrets to the enemy? If they were talking about the papers I'd sent to Sarge, they didn't have anything to do with Mr. Green. The Roy guy was still shaking his head. I know you think your source is reliable. They're inside the police department. I still want to hold off until we can confirm some things. A lot of what you've got just isn't adding up. Chatty rolled her eyes and let out a big sigh. We're gonna get scooped on this. You see that guy over there right now, chumming it up with the cops? You see him? Huh? That's the local news guy, Chatty. His name's Harry Kane. He's recently bumped up from weatherman. Believe me, he's no threat. Well, why do they kick me out and let him in? Take it easy, Chatty. They're probably just shooting the breeze. Remember, he's small time, you're big time. In the end, people always want to see themselves on national TV. But I want to break the story. It's mine, you hear me? Mine! I know it is, sweetheart, he said, trying to calm her down. And you will. Right now, why don't we shoot that opening segment? It's a good start. Chatty sighed. This moss-minded town is driving me nuts. I know it is, sweetheart. Now let's go. A few minutes later, they had the camera set up and Chatty was looking straight into it, saying, What do classified documents, a $100,000 payoff, and Shredderman have in common? A fifth grade elementary school teacher, that's what. Elmo Green, who lives in this cabin in the woods in Cedar Valley, California, was taken in for questioning today after footprints led authorities from the site of an alleged espionage operation to Mr. Green's front door. Footprints? Oh no! I'd led the police right to Mr. Green. Chatty was still talking. Authorities found out about the Cash for Secrets exchange when the Cedar Valley Police Force received a cryptic message from the mysterious Shredderman. They were able to discern the location of the exchange from attached photographs. but it is still unclear whether Elmo Green is being questioned as Shredderman or for possible involvement in selling national secrets, or both. The local police chief has confirmed that since this is a matter of national security, federal agents are now involved. Federal agents? The FBI? And she said national security? Quintuple O. My heart was beating like crazy. The FBI would be able to find out who owned the Shredderman site. I had to get home. Fast.